Okay, what'd you say to do?
We're gonna finish up today the handlebar
That's
wiring.
enough of that.
Get the gas tank and the speedometer all back on.
We're gonna work.
And then we're going to the rear wheel and swap out that rear wheel.
So we're gonna work on the wiring. This part's we're not working on. This part we're working on right down here. So we got to figure out what kind of socket we got down there. So that has let the camera focus in. So this here is the male terminal sticking up. So that means the wiring from the handlebars, which is right here, has to be females. So we're just gonna leave this long. So I'm gonna cut off a couple inches off of this and just have a little short couple piece. Then we're gonna roll it up over here and keep the extra in case he needs it. And somebody didn't like your wiring hanging out here.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna put tie wraps on there, black.
You gotta tell them you don't give a shit?
No, I don't want them going through the bar.
There you go.
Who wants to chase a short like that?
You
That
do.
would bother me in a bit.
You do. Where's your this is a golf box? Terminals. We lost our little thing here. What is this little brass thing anywhere? Did we get any instruction what the hell this thing was?
We did, I don't know. I imagine it says in there.
I only saw one. We got two of them. Well, did you read this yet to see what we need?
I didn't. We didn't get
Must not be important.
packet open yet.
Okay, we
I'm
do
gonna
need
put
this.
these away.
What's that?
These tie wraps.
We might need those. Leave them
All
out.
right.
Here, you hold it. I'm busy. It's hard to do this in one hand, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are our sockets, Deutsch stuff. These are the cheaper ones pressed in form instead of the good ones, which are the round ones. So they give you the cheap ones.
They'll all work out though.
I think these are extra screws now, aren't they?
Yeah. For the control handles. But we use the ones we came
So
out.
this is our extra parts. We don't know what these are for, so we'll just figure
Not
those are
yet.
extra too. Okay, so now we got our tougher wiring. What were the clamps for?
Those are off that exhaust system.
Oh, the one we're trying to get rid of?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
That are available.
buried
by
under the hooker box.
Gotcha. Throw that low performance stuff away.
That local, that Vance and Hines stuff?
Yeah.
That'll be available in the pro shop, you said?
Well, they'll be in the used part of the pro shop. We've got new and used here at Tatro Machine.
what it is?
Yeah.
Now you have to tell everybody, it does not fit a Dynaglide, it fits a Harley.
Does not fit a Dynaglide. But that is a nice looking exhaust
Don't
system.
ask for Dynaglide parts here, we work on Harleys.
Okay. Well, you don't consider a Dynaglide a Harley?
Looks like a Sportster to me.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll please all the Dynaglide folks out there.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's just how it is, you know?
Now, I'm curious, you cut that end off. Why? Just to make them even?
Because I don't want all the excess
Okay.
wire hanging out. I don't need all this hanging out. Where's that blue box back there? We got the plugs and stuff. Gives me a workbench too. So this is what we're going to be going into is all this stuff.
Okay.
So these are our Deutsch ends. So this is our pliers.
Never been used.
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised you'd keep them in the box.
Somebody wrote something on there. I can't read it. On Molex.
Is that what they call that tool?
No, it's Deutsch.
Okay.
It says right on it, Deutsch.
All right.
I bought it from Deutsch.
Okay.
So you know it was nice and cheap.
I'm sure it was not.
20, 16. No, we already lost our. There it goes. It went all over the floor that time. Now, if you make these all the same, they'll all be the same. I don't think I needed that much. Yeah, we'll find out. Right in the butt. Ah, that got me in the butt.
You're going to get that bike there running soon? Quick, do you know?
What, this panel back here?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I want to hear it run.
I ain't got that much to do on it.
Same with that other one over here under that cover. That one's a sweet bike too.
The other wiring, that's a 45. That does run.
Well, we had it running.
Here's the press and form terminal. It goes in here. So I cut a little bit too long on that. So the first one goes around the wire. The second one goes around the vinyl, which gives you your strain relief. And then it goes inside of a plug that strain relieves it some more and keeps the water sealed out of it. So to use these, you have to put them in here. You have to pick the hole it fits in. It always goes in a small one. You have to open them up. So I drop them in until they go in there, like that. Take the one you just did, give it a couple twisties.
You don't like that lubricant.
I get the first notch like that, and I stick it in there. Lubricant. What are you lubricating?
That, I think it's called dielectric grease or something.
No. So now you got a strain. You're under the wire itself here, and then you're under the center copper part here, so it's double crimped. So that holds it really strong in here and here, yet it's flexible. You know, up to where the strain relief is, it's flexible.
Okay, good.
So you're not flexing over here in the weak part, and that's why you don't solder. If you solder it, it makes it brittle the whole length. And then all you gotta do is slip it into your piece here, like this. I'm not sure which hole this goes in yet, like that.
Yeah, but it's got to go through the plug first, though, right?
Well, the plug would be in here. No, the plug goes in next.
Oh,
So that goes in there.
Oh, I see.
And so now you have all this protection because this is sealed over here,
right?
Flexible here, yet it's not flexing anywhere near where you crimped it, so it's not brittle. Right. So it doesn't break. So it takes high vibration, and it's sealed so it doesn't get corrosion and stuff in it.
And it's not pulling off.
And it's got a very strong connection right there because you crimped the piss out of it on top of that copper. Solder, it's not.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks solder's the way to go. It's not. You don't see aircraft with solder joints.
Well, you couldn't guarantee the uniformity or the quality of them either, could you?
Yeah, you can't do that, but the thing is, it's brittle, it breaks. Airplanes are like Harleys, they shake a lot. But unlike a Harley, you can't pull over the side of the road and fix it.
Shake, rattle, and roll. So you knew that wiring kit comes with the correct ends for you to have the right tool to crimp it, huh?
See, this one doesn't want to go in. Spread too wide. I'm trying to force it, but it won't go. So you pull it back out. You squeeze a little bit to get it started. Yeah. So squeeze it up a little bit. See, now it'll fit in the wire correctly. What's nice about Deutsch stuff is you can put this wherever you want it to be real easily. Yeah, that thing still doesn't want to go in there. This stuff is tough too. There it goes.
So that thing has a limiter on it, so you really can't over crimp it either,
See,
right?
the wire was a little bit too long. See, I'm barely onto this
Yeah.
copper, onto the harness
Right.
there.
Don't let that happen, and then on the next one.
And see, it's also a bit longer now too. But you go straight. See how they equalize now?
Right.
It's cut straight.
Did you hear me?
Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Don't screw up.
Next one better be better.
Better
We'll
make
get
it-
to the last one. They'll be perfect, I'm sure.
I'm out of practice.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's about the right amount. You know what I always say, it's hard to get good help.
Well,
Could do it yourself.
somebody's in a good mood
You could
today.
do it yourself too, you know.
I didn't. You didn't hear me complaining, did I? I didn't say one thing.
I actually got a little sleep last night.
Good for you. That's good. Well, we got out of here in a decent time.
I just got done reading some comments about Alan being a screw up somehow.
No, well, I haven't touched much but the camera, so.
We like comments. We like it. We like the fun. If you can't take it back, you better not dish it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people get sensitive. Especially that guy on the YouTube, I told him I couldn't read a stupid comment because I wrote in English. He got offended.
Well, he tried.
I really hurt my feelings.
We also enjoy the call-in comments.
What's that?
Well, you got them calling in from all over. We got Tony A from Australia. He calls in.
That's your new buddy?
No, he's just a decent guy, likes motorcycles. That's a good thing.
Must be something wrong with him.
No, what the heck? He's an enthusiast. That's what we like.
Some guy just come in and want me to work on a motor.
You want to be a punk? Go be a punk somewhere else.
Some guy want me to work on a shovel-head motor. I told him no, I don't want to work on it. That's like 6 this week. I told him I didn't have time to work on it.
Really? Wow.
I told him, call me back in the next year sometime. And then somebody left me a comment that my workbenches were full of crap and it looked like the third world country.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in here.
That's because I take in too much work because I try to help too many people.
I'll agree to that.
Alan's going to be in charge of my workload now, so
Yeah, I've offered.
he's going to tell everybody to get the hell out of here.
No, you just politely tell him, hey, look.
See, I need to get stuff like this done. It's been here for a couple weeks.
How many years?
That's a 20-year project.
20 years
20-year project.
on that bench.
And that one over there is 15-year project.
15 years. Yay.
Not all here, but a lot of it.
How many days on this fat boy?
Most of these have been through a couple of marriages already, and
Yeah, well, we won't go there.
the wife didn't want the bike because it was in the shop, so she thought it was going to cost money to get it back, so that worked out just perfect.
Oh, really?
I always like people
Wow.
to hear that.
No kidding.
Yeah, they don't bother you. Where's the bike? It's in the shop.
And it's been there for a long time. I don't
There's
have
a big bill on that one.
time to
So
wait
she
around.
ignores it then, because that's the valuable thing, the bike.
20 years. Look at that, all done.
Even when I'm yakking with you, I get it done.
Right side done.
That was left. Oh, I thought it was on the left. Oh, I mixed up all the darn color codes. Oh, geez.
No, you didn't.
You got me confused now. Okay, well, at least I got the right side now.
And you got to be in the right mood to do this.
There you
It's
go.
plenty hot in the shop here, but
Alan's air conditioner wasn't working today.
no, we got a little cross breeze going.
All right. Where's my...
You loaned that fella here a week or so ago a couple of those computer modules. Did he hear back from them? Were they good, bad? Because it seems to me they were just like that one right there.
What?
That computer module.
No, it was a carbureted bike.
Oh,
It was an
okay.
ignition module.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Because you can't tell by looking at them. I just wondered if they worked.
he found out that the crank position sensor was bogus.
Oh, okay. Well,
After lots of riding around and testing and pretty much using my stuff for free while he tested.
all right. Well, that's not bad because there's no return on electrical usually.
Yeah. So I know for sure one of my modules works really good and the other one is questionable. So that was my product evaluation test.
Oh.
That was.
Okay.
So now we can charge extra for those.
Well,
I think he marked them so I know which one's which, so I can get more money for the good one now. The other one worked, but it was still cutting out like the other one was on the bike, so.
what did he say he did? He put it in the freezer or something. It worked. Bike run fine
Yeah, until it warmed up.
until it warmed up and then it wouldn't run.
Not that was a module he did that to. not
Yeah, the module, not the
The
bike.
crank position sensor was the problem. So that just goes to show you how bad the stock ignition module is.
Isn't that something? Let's see. I think I'll.
They're heat sensitive, and
Yeah.
of course they're mounted underneath the oil tank.
Jeez.
There's no heat there, is there? Make me screw up there. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I take back. I don't care.
Just don't steal your flashlight. We're still looking for that guy.
Oh, I know where it is. He just hasn't brought it back yet.
Oh. Was he live in Alaska or something? He could bring it back.
Then I found he had my chain breaker, which I needed, so I had to cut a chain the old-fashioned way. That pissed me off. Now that pissed me off.
Well, you got an arbor press here, though.
So I needed a tool.
Big shop like this, we've only got one chain breaker.
Only one good one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know we've got multiple everything here.
I only got one rivet press, too.
That's true. That thing's about 10 grand.
Works good, too. Let's see, that guy wrote back, it was $100 doing the job was a good price, and the
What did it come down to per rivet?
$6.83 a rivet, I think
Yeah.
I said. I had to do like 750 something rivets to pay for the machine now, or some stupid thing like that, I forget. As far as I'm concerned, it's paid for right now. It worked.
Yeah, you were happy about that yesterday.
It doesn't matter what the machine cost. If it works and I'm happy with it, I like it. Doesn't matter if it pays for itself in dollars and cents. It pays for it by me being able to do a job that I like done right. It's like when I bought a TIG welder. How the hell am I ever going to pay for this expensive piece of crap? Things cost a fortune.
Yeah.
You know, damn, I don't need the damn thing.
But it made your job easy, huh?
A wire feed. What the hell do I need a stupid TIG welder for? So then you find out you actually need that for just about everything you do anymore. You don't know you need it until you get it, and then you figure all the usage for it. It's paid for itself many times over now. Of course, you buy a good one. That always helps. When it comes to tools, I just buy whatever I can afford, and I don't look at what I'm going to make with it or pay for itself or anything like that. That's how penny pitchers think, not mechanics. Mechanics and machinists want the good stuff that works. We don't care what it costs. So if I luck out and just got paid for doing a motor job and I got some money in my pocket, then I go buy it.
I like it.
Otherwise, we suffer until we get a job done and pay for it.
Okay, the audience is going to want to know when the new t-shirts are coming in. What do you have a comment on that?
Not yet.
All right.
I don't know what we're going to buy yet.
Okay, but we're going to buy.
Do you like thick or thin shirts? This is a thin-ass shirt. I don't like them.
People like them a little thicker.
They got long sleeves. They got faggot shit going down the sleeves.
When you get done wearing them out, you can always wipe your pike off with them.
That's right. And then they got, what else they got? They got stupid hats and other crap. Then these guys want to wear hats underneath their helmet. I don't know why.
And the next thing you know, you're going to be selling beanies and
Yeah.
all that other shit.
But you get a lot of pre-orders, all I can say.
On the beanies.
Yeah. Send in your deposit and we'll see if we'll order it for you.
This is kind of interesting right here.
What?
Nothing. We're fixing that ear on that
Remember,
transmission.
whatever you see on that screen is like a third what you actually see.
All right. Well, I was pretty close there. I'm just saying we're...
Right now you can see about what you did when you were close.
Okay.
This was Mario's testing grinding. I'm trying to get him over to weld it, but he doesn't want to come over here and weld it. And we're trying to figure out how to make a camera work without breaking my good camera, so nobody's sent me a cheap camera to use yet. I've been waiting.
Okay, well, we're not into cheap.
So I'm not going to use my only camera.
I think that's nice you're going to let Mario weld that. If he doesn't come out good, we'll grind it out and you can do it.
Well, he doesn't want to, but I don't care. We'll just cut it off. You screw it up.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
I took my damn stuff away from me. I couldn't get it there. Get ahead of myself. Okay, where's our chicken scratch instructions we have? No, my instructions. Yep, there's the good ones. Should be some those pliers or something around here to use too. they are. Need these. Small screwdriver appears to be missing. Right there. Alright. Okay, that came with the wires, and this is what I wrote. So I'm going to go with what I got. Okay, we're on the left side of the bike. Now we also happen to have the wire right here nearby that we can use. So, the way you start with this, you start with a known product. First thing you do is find the plug. We got two colors. What color is that one over there?
The black on the right.
Okay, see, Harley color-coded it. See, everybody says they don't like gray ones.
It's also on the left side of the top tube and the right. They did that with this little keeper here so you didn't get goofed up.
Okay, you put the rubber back in there. You stick this on here, like that. Okay, now whatever you know for sure, that's what you hook up. Now, pretty obvious that this blue wire and this blue wire look like they go together. So, we just push that in there and get it started. Okay, that looks like a hard yellow. Yeah, we got yellow, yellow. Okay, this one's all yellow, this one's yellow and black. So I'm guessing yellow goes next to blue. So that's the next one that goes in. Okay, we only got one orange, so that's a good sign that that's the next one, right? So you don't even need a book right now, you just kind of follow things around. Okay, now we got a yellow and a black. Look at that, we got a yellow and a black. That's nice.
Do you feel those click in or anything when you shove them in?
Not yet. Okay, now we got a, what's that, a violet in there maybe? And what's the other one, all white? Looks like there's an all white. Yep, and a violet. So, violet was in the middle. It doesn't work when you're trying to poke it between there.
Right, right.
Okay, see, I didn't have to look at my paperwork, so all that time we spent making it.
Shoot, that's pretty cool.
Okay, now see how only one of them's even in all the way?
Mm-hmm.
See how that click, click,
Oh, there you go.
click? Yep, not quite. The other two here. Boom, boom. Now see how nice that is? Now if you want to take it out, all you do is you put your finger on it, put a little load on it, not much. There's a little thing you release down here at the bottom. And boom, it's out.
And out it comes. Okay, cool.
No
Wow.
damage. You can flip them around, swap them out, push them right back up. You're in.
Boy, that's nice.
And then you get your locking key right here, which wedges all the tabs and they're out, so the wire can't come out.
What releases the locking key?
It just pops in and out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now there's a little seal right here we didn't put back on. This is your weather-tight seal.
Here, and you guys were cussing those plugs. So far, that's a pretty cool setup. Wow.
I like Deutsch stuff. It's
Wow,
nice.
that's nice.
Now you see why I cut the wires off?
Yeah, very nice. Okay.
I don't need to have this thing way out here with a bunch of exposed
Yeah.
wire. It's protected now from this. So now you just go like that, hook it around, twist it around.
Done deal.
Done. Put a zip tie right around that.
I
that you're
like
trying
it.
to get rid of over there. And that
Okay.
holds it, but we gotta make sure it'll clear the pins
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this side.
Okay, cool. Wow.
So more like we'll probably bring it back a little bit further like this.
Yeah.
Put a zip tie here. That way we only got one wire through the
Right.
tight spot. And we
It'll
got plenty of
probably
room-
go underneath this rubber anyways,
and we
wouldn't
got plenty of room over here.
it? What do you think it would go underneath
Well, I
that?
gotta pull it up.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it. I'm not sure how the routing was. I don't remember.
Okay,
We'll
yeah.
figure that out.
We'll figure that. Okay, and you're coming around over here.
Now we do this side here. So this is the same thing. We got our black one. Put our seal on that. Put our seal on the front. See, as long as you got these seals on there, it's pretty much watertight, but
Well, you're not going swimming, but
it's not necessarily 100% tight,
No.
but it's pretty damn good. All I know is on my race bike, there's no dirt, dust, or anything inside here when you take them apart.
right.
And dust gets into everything. Especially at Bonneville, that lot of salt tends to be hard on parts. Okay, that ain't the right one. There we go. So we're gonna use this one here. See, this one here has been deformed a little bit because it didn't go in there correctly. See? So I'm gonna leave it off for now because I can't put the plug in easily. Okay, now we go back over here and do the same thing you just did on the other side.
Let me turn this just a little.
There's a hard black. So I always just go with the solid wires first because they're the easiest ones to figure out. Okay, see, there is no solid black one on this bike. Black with red is as close as we're going to get. See, we have no other solid black ones, so that's going to be the one. Goes in there. Excuse me. Okay, now we got, looks like there's a solid gray one on the other corner. We do have a solid gray. That was caddy corner all the way over here. I think that was on the bottom, wasn't it? Up on the top. Yep, right where I'm going. Okay, that one's in. Okay, what else do we got? We got an orange. Orange one is top corner. Okay, what's in the middle? So it looks like the red one is a second up. Right there. Try to keep these as straight as you can so they're not all twisted.
Right.
See how this one's getting a twist with that gray? So
Right,
probably
right.
pop it out and clean that up a little bit. Okay, now we got a brown and a black. Brown is in the middle. That'll be a turn signal. It's actually a tan probably. And then we got the white with the black. Top one. Okay, see I don't like how this gray one is, so we just pull it out. Position a little bit better. Push it back in. So you know the twist is more or less out of it.
Right.
Now it's coming up through. Still in there a little bit. Get on the other side of that red wire. I want to go on the other side of that red wire. I'm going to go on the other side of that wire. I don't care. There. Okay, so now, you know, either way it doesn't lay it in there very good. It's not how I want it. I think the red wire is the problem, not the other one. Lays
It's
in there.
not bad. It
Yeah.
won't make a big difference.
It's not helping any, but I tried. I don't like having a lot of twist in the wires, so just makes things harder. Comes time to fix it down the road. Okay. Put that one on the bottom. See, that was the bad spot down there. It was twisting around, so I put it all flipped over.
Now, didn't you have one on the bottom that you missed? Oh, no, that's right.
It's in there.
I got you. I got you. Okay.
So now this will hold this where it goes in.
Right.
A little easier, hopefully. See how it's not binding when it goes in
Right.
this time? It was being a pain. Okay, so this goes...
Boy, that's pretty clean.
You don't like that. Take the twist out of it. So we're probably going to zip tie them way back here like this. Okay, now what do we got underneath here? Looks like a big crap hole under here. I still don't know what all this stupid 15 miles of stupid ass turn signal is all about. You gotta figure out that mess. Okay, this side over here. My favorite. Bend over on the ground. Okay, so on this one here, there's a hole to come in on the back side. On this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that a little bit. Let's get this thing up in the air a little bit. I don't like working on the ground if I don't have to. Alright, so now, see how you got this hole right through here? That's wide open. Yet there's nothing here in the front. Well, we do have this down here though, so maybe that's supposed to be in that. I'm not sure, but I'd say probably that's how that's supposed to be. Okay, either way I want to get on the back side of this here. So we come from the back side to clean up that mess. And it looks like there's a plug behind us right here. So I think this plug here is for this one. So I'm going to put this up to the top. Up through here there's a big hole. And wherever there's a vacancy, that's a good spot to use it.
Oh, that lays in there
Now
nice.
the biggest thing about wiring is don't be anywhere near the damn fork stop.
Right.
And they don't get cut.
Yeah, that laid in there
So
nice.
you keep them up there high out of the way, you're
Yeah.
good. Now this is our turn signal here. No, this is something else. That's capped off. I don't know what this stuff was. Probably for your headlight. See, I recognize the yellow and white wire. That's headlight. This here, I don't know. This looks like probably a turn signal color or something. Who knows? More of that dash stuff. Here's our turn signal wire over here. Now I don't know what we're going to do about this. Now if you put these underneath this panel, you cut the damn, it'll shape it,
Yeah.
cut it. So I want these to be up high like this, so I'm nowhere near this damn lock. So I'm going to probably wind up zip tying it to this wire we just put in up here,
Yeah,
and that will hold it up.
right.
Now it's got this twist in the wire here, so if you take this twist and make it work for you instead of against you, it can be twisted up inside where I don't see it. Kind of try to make it lay
Yeah, it'll
flat.
lay in there perfect.
Put a little bend there so it doesn't rub on the inside of that. And see, that won't be too bad.
Right, right.
And you zip tie that right up in there.
Some outlaw mother wanted to pull those off of there, but we decided not to.
So we need a zip tie now to hold these up in there. You can bring more than one?
Yeah, we might use more than one.
Now you want to use black now instead of white?
No, I'm
You
not
see
worried
it?
about it. No, sir.
Because you can see these ones.
I'm not
When
particular.
you're
Are
against
you kidding?
chrome, you don't notice it too much. When you're against black, you're going to notice the white ones. Okay. Figure out where it's going to sit. Find the appropriate spot. Give it a good yank. We're good. Now, you notice how I put the tang way to the inside.
Yeah.
Because when I cut it, I don't want it to be where it's going to cut me.
No, do it.
And I pushed right against the clip, and I cut.
Yeah.
So there's very little, there's not much of a tang sticking out.
Right.
And then I got the tang sticking in there right next to the frame, so I'm not going to be cutting myself every time I put my
Okay.
fingers in here. Because I don't like raping my hands across the stuff. Okay, so now that lays in there halfway close, looks decent, and we don't have anything near the fork stop down
Right.
here, which is what we do not want it to be. Now this clutch cable is just going to lay in here wherever the tank is, I'm not sure. This here is probably going to go up around.
I'm not too sure about this here yet, but that's the only way it can go.
I'm all right with it here.
Okay.
Otherwise it hangs way out here,
Okay.
which looks like crap. So how much are you blowing up? You all the way back?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit close, but we're in tight quarters here. Okay, let's go on the other side of the bike and see what that side looks like. See if we can clean up the mess on this side of the bike.
I'll trade places with you.
Right off the bat, I got this here, a mess. See how this is all chafed up right here?
Yeah.
See, you know why that's like that?
Well, it's been rubbing on some. Oh yeah, on the bottom edge. Okay.
They had it down there.
Well, and there again, we've come up against that before. We had a dead short,
Yeah.
and they kept saying they hear clicking and popping, and it turned out to be lightning from electrical, huh?
Yeah. Okay, this goes into this plug here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect this plug. Okay, now this one comes from the other side over there. There we go. Get over here. Okay, pull up the extra slack that we had.
And that's the turn signals.
Yeah.
All right, but we can roll that all up real nice and put it up in that shroud anyways.
No.
Or put it under the tank,
It
huh?
has to come out of the tank here.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna tie it up here. We should have some room for it under here. See, under here you got a pretty good area under here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the neck
So
area.
I can tuck it up under that area.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to package this a little bit tighter than what they had. I'm gonna do the same thing up here. I'm gonna zip tie it up to here. I'm gonna run this one up too, even though it's already cut like that. But
Well, that's okay. It's a shroud over it.
no, that's out in the breeze where you can see it. You can put a little tape over the height.
Well, I'm not worried about it.
Care about it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and up under here. I'm gonna zip tie these all together just like we did before. So if you just let the wiring help you instead of fighting you, it makes things a lot easier.
Well, and you got to work it a little bit so you can lay it right.
So you don't need 15 damn million zip ties
No.
to do what you need to do. See, now that's all tucked up.
Yeah,
It's clean,
perfect.
It's out of the way. It's nowhere near our fork stop again. The throttle cables are free to move around. The brake cable's free to move around. There's no binding. And this is going to go up under here,
Okay.
under here. And in this case here, I'm going to want to run on the other side of the cable here. Now I am going to put one more zip tie here because there's a lot of busyness going on here. I want to try to keep it relatively clean. I am going to put this around to the other side of this. Yeah, it doesn't look very good when you do that. Let's disconnect it to, this is me. Good, I can get rid of this. Alright, I can get rid of this problem right here. See, boom, it's out of the way. Here, tuck it up on the back side where it belongs so I don't have to look at it. Did I pull too hard?
Nice and tight.
Okay, so that's going to be like that. This has to go back into wherever it came from, which is over here. Looks like that's going to sit right back like that. And zip tie right there on that one. I'm not sure what this is going to be, so I'm going to leave this one out of the zip tie. Don't want to get too many wires that are tied together. You can't work on anything then. You don't put any more zip ties than you have to, just keep things from being a problem. Okay, now we got this here hanging out in the wind. Pull this back around a little bit. I'd rather have it sticking out longer than shorter, like that.
Okay, so if next week I decide to put the apes back on, we left enough to be able to do that, right?
We've got plenty of room,
You know,
just in case. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Of course, we already gave away the handlebars
Yeah,
already.
but that's okay. That's a good thing.
Gino got the handlebars.
Those were bad mochas
We
anyways.
still got the cables though.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so now this all goes up under here. Now we decide what we want to do with this. So right now I'm not too happy with that being under there, so I'm going to go and bend this back around. Stuff it under here. Squash it flat so it lays in there. See, it'll lay in there nice and flat.
Yeah, it'll stay.
Out of the way. Okay, now we got this one here. The original we had to deal with.
And that's got some hangers up there.
I'm not sure what we got here. These are all more or less being used. But I don't think I really care about the hanger part too much. Here, one zip tie back in here. Keep it together. Walker again. See, I left that real long.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Okay, now you got good access to this.
Yeah.
It's out in the open. We should have clearance to our tank. This here is going to tuck up under here where we want it to be.
There's a lot of room under that tank.
It looks like there was some kind of a thing.
Those come together, the two pieces come together and button.
What two pieces?
That flap and the other flap, there's a tit and a thing where they button up. Either that or they push to the frame.
I don't know. It looks like something holds it in.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't see it right now, but you can see
Okay.
everything else is laid in here pretty
Yeah,
nicely.
no, that's perfect. Man, oh man, great.
So now we can lay the gas tank in here, get the dash stuff hooked up, and
Okay.
do that. Now where we did the gas tank, we hid that someplace? That's over here. Okay, that's over here. Give me that gas tank cover there. Oh. Protect the paint a little bit. See, I was right, I was Walker.
Hello.
What's up?
Okay, now you want to put the quick disconnect in this
Yes, I
thing?
would.
It's laying over there.
It's just no one should have to fight with that stupid line.
Especially me.
Because you get to a point where you're trying to, do
Clamps,
something and
Give me those clamps.
clamps. And that's nothing but a fly in the ointment at the very end.
I like your shirt.
I thought you cleaned
Yeah,
your
thank
bike.
you. Where do we get that at?
What didn't you clean?
Well, I guess I didn't wipe off that oil, the fuel line.
I don't know, tank, something. Something got me dirty. I didn't touch Walker yet, so I know it's not him.
Yeah, Walker's not dirty. He just got out of school.
I got polish all over me.
He said he
Nice, nice shirt.
He said he was
See the back of that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
crappy.
Good shit right there.
And crappy Harley shirts.
When we get the long sleevers coming in, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, it's too hot for that.
Now, do we keep the Tatro machine in San Diego, California? We'll all get rid of all the address, or we keep the address? That's the next thing.
Hey,
I think it should just be SDCA.
now let me run this by Walker.
Okay, here's how this works, see?
You know these gals with those little shirt,
And this is a dry break, so no fluid leakage.
no fluid, okay.
Oh, nice.
But it is low flow, so it takes a while to drain the whole
Yeah,
tank.
okay. All right, well,
That's a disadvantage of it, but there you go. So
Let-
we'll put that in here.
let me run this by Walker. You know those little shorts that say pink on the back? How about if we get those that say Tatro on the back?
You know,
Hell, you
fuck it, do it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Do it and see who does it. Just a bunch of dudes that end up buying them.
Ah, shit.
Trying to turn me into San Diego Harley or something.
Hey, they're richer than we are. We're doing something wrong, but we're try hard. You think that's gonna work?
I don't know what it's going to clear. I just have to figure out how much I'm going to put it in here.
Wow, yeah. Honking like that's totally going to get people moved, right?
Yeah, horn works. We know the horn works.
And RP always just say the horn blows, does the owner blow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think that gas tank costs? I'll bet you that fuel tank with the guts inside is $2,000 or close to it, huh?
$2,000 just painting it.
$2,000 just painting it.
Look at that nice professional job I got there.
Now what turned? Nothing.
Just me doing a crappy job, that's all.
No, but did the tube itself and the tank turn? Do those turn? No.
These?
Yeah,
No, they're solid.
they're solid in. Okay.
Roll it in.
That's kind of an interesting thing, that quick disconnect on the
Get all this dirt off.
tank too.
I don't know what the hell I keep touching. There's something dirty around here.
Well, it's probably that hose.
Probably inside. Oh, shit.
Are you doing your rear brake?
I'm gonna do the rear brakes and then we're gonna throw on these. I polish them up a little bit.
Where'd you get them crappy risers from?
No, this dickhead I know that's trying to get them for super expensive.
Yeah, I was thinking more than you wanted.
We'll pull your bike in here and get going on it.
As Alan says, that came from the Tatro Pro Shop.
This came from the Tatro.
He likes that. He thinks that's funny. Like I said, everybody thinks they're somebody if they bought something over the counter.
Stupid.
You should have seen how much garbage was on this stuff.
Oh, you want to put this on there too?
I don't think it's necessary, but
Either.
Hit it with a wire brush first and then I put it on the polishing wheel at school.
yeah,
Worked out pretty good.
that's 40 years worth of tarnish on there.
Exactly.
Those were rolling around OB in 1964. They used to have a big trash barrel down there, OB Sody,
Oh, yeah.
and everybody that walked by dumped whatever they were drinking into this thing. Yeah, it was
That's where you'd go to
it was incredible.
get hammered.
When they used to have free music down there and everything, and then people started throwing rocks and all kinds of stuff, so they promptly stopped that. But
I mean, when it started becoming heathens, they started
Ocean
having
Beach
fun.
was a fun place in the 60s.
Yeah. I didn't turn the shit real quick.
Look at that. Hey, that's nice.
I didn't quite get it equal.
All those damn
It's
patchouli smelling hipsters.
yeah.
Hippies, rather.
The girls, the patchouli girls. Yeah.
All got dreads on. It's
No, I've been known to put a plier on here and bend the damn.
You have.
I have done that
I don't think you want to do that.
I didn't figure you'd like me doing that, so I didn't do it.
We got a little bit of a kink there in that one on your right hand, but it won't matter.
If it was on my bike, I would do it that way.
You know, any little bit of flash chrome that we can get on this thing, I'm down with.
Oh yeah, you gotta have your chrome. Give me the phone.
There we go.
People here. Hello.
We'll be gone in a minute here. Be back.
Yep.